back to my channel. Okay, so today I am changing out my oil pressure switch for a new one because this oil pressure switch is almost always making my oil pressure light come on. So it was recommended to me to actually pick up this standard motorcycle products oil pressure switch, which is sensitive to about 2 to 3 psi. So it's actually a low pressure switch. So I'm going to be switching out the one I've got in there. Yeah, and then I'll take it for a test ride and see if that light is coming on or not, because it is a little bit annoying to always have that light on. But first, I have received a gift in the mail from one of my longtime viewers, Chip. He's been watching my videos since day one, just about. I've seen his comments, yeah, going back like to the beginning of my channel. He's always commented. He's been a good supporter, and he sent me a gift. So I'm going to open this gift before I do anything else, because no more waiting for gift videos. I'm just gonna open my gifts on my most latest videos from now on. And I have not opened this one yet. I've been waiting to make a new video. Okay. Angel, I got you a couple of t-shirts from a dealership where I live. These were the only 2 shirts I could find that aren't size large or bigger. Most Americans are just fat, I guess. There's several dealers in my area, and I went to more than one, but all of them are owned by the same people and have basically the same inventory. Hopefully one of them will fit you. Enjoy, Chip. Thanks, Chip. As I'm sure you've probably seen already, I don't mind wearing big t-shirts, but size small men's usually fits me pretty good. Even size medium sometimes is all right. Oh, nice. Sweet. I don't have just a plain Harley Davidson shirt yet with just the Harley symbol on the front. Awesome. And it's Portsmouth, Virginia. Cool picture on the back. Thanks, Chip. I love it. I will be cutting the collar off, as you probably already figured. That's just what I do, and put that up there. A white one, oh man, I love white t-shirts. Ooh, this is a nice one. This is like a really nice shirt. Check out that picture. I love that. I don't have any Eagle Harley shirts yet either. That's awesome. And then Bayside Harley Davidson, Portsmouth, Virginia. Whoops. Pretty cool. Man, that's so cool. I love this. I will not be using this for working on bikes because I don't want to get it dirty. Awesome. Thanks, Chip. Cool. More shirts. I'm gonna have like the biggest Harley Davidson t-shirt collection ever. Actually, maybe not ever. My uncle has a pretty big Harley Davidson t-shirt collection. And he cuts all the sleeves off. Okay, let's get going here. I went to the store to get some chocolate milk the other day because I was just craving it. And the only kind of chocolate milk they had was 1%, which I was pretty upset about, because why do you want 1% anything? Like, not, especially like when it's meant to be fattening. Like chocolate milk, if you are on a diet, maybe you just shouldn't be drinking chocolate milk. Yeah, the full fat chocolate milk tastes way better. Okay, let's clean this up. I don't know if there's like a torque spec for these or anything like that, but it's the kind of thing you don't want to do up too tight, obviously, and that's what the pipe sealant's kind of for. If you got pipe sealant on it, you don't have to do it up stupid tight. And having a short wrench actually helps to prevent you from Doing it up too tight. And then try to hold your wire in place and keep it off of the head of the engine, which should be common sense, but for some people, sense is not common. Okay. Oh. Make sure this is in the right spot. Okay, everybody, testing out my oil pressure switch and taking my sister for a practice ride. Yeah, I'm not too sure actually what the PSI was on my old pressure switch, like what the PSI reading or rating or whatever it would be was on there, but it seemed like it was going off like all the time, and yeah, it didn't need to be. So this one's got like a 2 to 3 PSI, like, what's that called? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I totally lost my words. Anyway, it'll like go off when it's like down to like 2 to 3 PSI. So I think that that's gonna be better. And I know that shovelheads don't really rely on oil pressure as much as oil flow, but I think your oil pressure still is gonna like you still clearly you want to have oil pressure, because if you don't, then there's probably something wrong. Thanks. This is mostly just like a test run video anyway for this oil pressure switch, and then maybe I can use some of the other footage for just a whole separate riding video. We'll see. And I'll know when I slow down if my oil light's actually going to come on or not. Or when I stop, actually. I'll know when I stop if my oil light is actually going to come on or not. As long as I've got my RPMs up, then it doesn't tend to come on, which is good, because that would be like really bad news if that happened. Go right! Right! Oh yeah, my oil light's on right now. Maybe I had the same exact switch in there as before. I don't know, guys, like, should I be worried about my oil light being on all the time, or what? Because, like, as soon as I get up to that RPM, it's not on. Maybe I need to adjust my idle a tiny little bit. See, oil light's on. Why? Alright, it is a different day, clearly, because my hair is soaking wet, and not because I got caught in the rain on my ride, but because I just took a shower. And the ending part of this video that I filmed ended up having no sound, so I'm redoing it now. But as you guys all saw, the different oil pressure switch actually made no difference at all on my bike, so I must have had the same switch on there already, but there's no way to really know that, I guess, without the part number. And I don't think those switches just have the part number written on them anywhere. Well, I didn't really look, so I can't say if they do or not, but I didn't see one. So I'm guessing that yeah, it doesn't have a part number on there. But anyway, it didn't make any difference. So my oil light is still coming on all the time. And I don't think it's something I should be concerned about, because I've been told by numerous people, including my dad, that oil pressure is not something that shovelheads rely on, but it's oil flow rather. And my oil sure seems to be flowing because it's leaking out of everywhere that it can leak from. And yeah, it just kind of makes me wonder, like, why they put an oil pressure switch on a shovelhead to begin with if it doesn't rely on oil pressure. Or is that light just to, like, tell you that you don't have any oil left when you don't have any oil left or whatever? Like, I don't know, because it doesn't really make any sense. If your bike runs out of oil, it's probably too late to save it anyways. So I don't know. But yeah, didn't make a difference in my case. Maybe I just have to turn my idle up a tiny bit, because maybe it's idling a tad slower than it should. So I might just turn it up a tiny bit just so that that oil light is not on all the time. But I do have it like right on my rocker box too, so I don't know if that really would be why the oil light's always coming on, just because of where the switch is. And I don't know if that's like a typical place for them to be on a shovelhead. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked into it. I know someone made a comment on one of my videos about something people do to split the rockers, or they do something anyway to help increase the oil flow on the top end. And I'd have to go back and read that comment again, because I don't want to quote it. But if that's something that I can do, then I might look into that when my engine comes apart. And yeah, anyway, I know it's getting oil, and that's all that matters, I guess. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. And you know, if you didn't know how to change out an oil pressure switch, then now you do. And it's a pretty simple job. It's like really like a 10-minute job. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's it for this video. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry that it just didn't have very many results, but you know, whatever, you don't know until you try. So yeah, anyway, you know what I always say, guys. If you like what you see, or if you just like me, or even if you don't like me but you like my bike, then like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the little notification bell if you want to know every time I put a new video out. And like always, my lovely YouTube people, we'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.